Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm just gonna kind of do a review and an opinion and kind of an all about our trip to Great Wolf Lodge. We got there on Tuesday at around 2:30. They send you the email, and when you know what time you're gonna arrive, you just fill in the information, you pay your remaining balance of your stay, and it takes about an hour and they let you know that your room is ready. So around 1:30 on our way there, we did the online check-in, paid the remaining balance, and around 2:30 it was ready. When you check in, it's super quick, it's pretty simple, and they're really nice. Both kids got a pair of wolf ears like you saw in the video, which if you haven't watched the video, stop right where you are and go watch that, because I'm going to be talking and referencing to a lot of stuff in the video and a lot of things that we did, and it would make more sense if you just watch the first part of the video or the Great Wolf Lodge video and then come back to this. So each kid got a pair of wolf ears. Addie said happy birthday. They gave you these plastic wristbands that are actually also your room key and your water park pass, which I thought was genius. If you have ever been to Disney, you know what a magic band is, or if you've been to Disney within the past, I don't know how many years, 5-10 years since they've started magic bands, you know about magic bands. They're the plastic bands you wear. You scan them when you go to your room and they let you in your room. You scan them when you get to the park. So they're waterproof and everything, so you don't have to worry about carrying a, hotel key card. And so these are, which when we first got there and I did the room tour, you saw me scan my band. Addie also got a paw pass, and that was that big card thing on the lanyard she wore, and that was about, I want to say it was about $50 or so. And she got the Magic Quest wand. You saw her playing. We were playing the game at one point. She got a Magic Quest wand and got to go play the game. She got to make a Build-A-Bear, or their version of a Build-A-Bear. She got a cup of jelly beans. She got a leather bracelet with her name etched into it. She got a free pair of goggles, a free glitter tattoo. Oh, and the arcade, $5 gift card to the arcade. All the activities you saw us doing were part of the Paw Pass. So for about $50, we got about $100, $105 worth of souvenirs. The only thing that she got extra was she got the outfit to go with her stuffed animal. It definitely was a good deal. I would not have paid money for the stuffed animal or the Magic Quest game. And according to what I've read, the Magic Quest game can be played if we ever go back to Great Wolf Lodge, she brings her wand, she can continue to play it. So she had fun doing all of that. It was nice. I mean, $50 and she got $100 worth of stuff. Like the bear itself, or the stuffed animal, was about $25. The Magic Quest game with the wand was $25. These are all regular prices if you paid out of pocket. The bracelet was $15. The cup of jelly beans was $12. The tattoo was $8. The goggles was $10. As far as the water park, or the actual water facility, is concerned, it's really fun. There's 6 or 7 water slides. There's a regular 4-foot deep pool, a lazy river, a hot tub, 2 little toddler slides. There's the pool with the big lily pads to kind of like Ninja Warrior type thing, where you have to hold the rope and go from lily pad to lily pad. We didn't do any of that because none of us are coordinated. And then there's a toddler area where it's ankle deep water and little buckets dump. And then there's the big tree house. That's the big bucket that dumps on top of everybody after a certain amount of time. So we mostly stayed in the pool. The kids really just wanted to stay in the pool. Bob couldn't do too much. He did the slides, but he mostly stayed in the pool. Addie and I did all of the slides. she's become a way better swimmer than she was. Ever since she got goggles, she's like, I don't know, it made her a way better swimmer. Magical goggles, I guess. So anyway, Great Wolf Lodge, you only can be a resort guest, so you don't have people off the street. So it keeps the traffic out. So even if it's busy, it's not too busy. We waited for maybe 10 minutes. The rides that take the longest are the tube rides, and they're the best ones. But we would go down and go back up in line, and you know, the whole process would take 10-15 minutes to go down the slide, get back up, and get back on the slide again. So that was pretty reasonable. They do have a snack shack in there. We didn't get food in the snack shack. As far as the resort is concerned, it's beautiful. It's basically if you were to go, you know, camping in the woods in a cabin. They have a Dunkin' Donuts, a sweet shop with bakery and ice cream goods. They have a pizza shop with just like chicken fingers and pizza and just basic food. They have an actual sit-down restaurant that has a breakfast buffet and then, you know, a lunch and dinner menu. I definitely would go back again. The drive isn't great. It's about 3 hours, which, I mean, depending on where you live, there's other Great Wolf Lodges all around the country, so the one that I think is closest to us was in Sandusky, Ohio, and that was about 3 hours from us. So the drive wasn't great, but that's kind of irrelevant to the actual place. Everyone is very friendly. The rooms are decent. I got pretty much one of the cheaper rooms because it wasn't that big of a deal. So as you saw in the video, there was 2 queen beds. Bub and I slept in one. Their dad slept in the other. Pull-out couch, Addie slept on that. A microwave, refrigerator, and a coffee maker, which are very important for us. So cost-wise, so for 4 people in the suite we stayed in, now they always have discounts and percentages off if you book by a certain time, so I can't say for sure what the exact cost is, but what we paid for the discount that I found on their website for 4 people for 3 days, 2 nights. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we had access to the water park from 1 p.m. on Tuesday until closing at 9 p.m. on Thursday. Check-in was technically 4 p.m. on Tuesday and check-out was 11 a.m. on Wednesday. We paid $360, and that was $50 for the Paw Pass and then the rest for the resort. I don't know how much it would be for a weekend. It's definitely reasonable. Bub's pooping right now, so if you hear grunting, that would be my child pooping. I'm trying to record a video here. Can you like be a quieter pooper? Besides the Paw Pass, there's something called the Pup Pass, which is, I believe, $40. Okay, so a Pup Pass is actually $52.99, but I believe there's discounts if you add it, like if you find discounts online, I believe it also discounts the passes. But for $52, you get to, and I'm reading this right off the website because this is not the pass Addie had. This is a younger pass, a recommended age for younger kids. You get to color your own t-shirt or pillowcase at this kid's store. You get to make a stuffed animal. You get a crew adventure, which I'm not sure what that is. You get a $5 arcade gift card. You get a cup of jelly beans and 1 single scoop ice cream cone from the sweet shop. Paw Pass, they're saying it's $80 a package. I did not pay $80. There's definitely discounts online. So if you're looking to go, there's different discounts for booking your stay, because that is, I would not have paid that price. I'm super cheap. So yeah, the Paw Pass and the Pup Pass, it kind of depends on what your kid would do. Now, if we ever went back, I would not do either of the passes because we don't need another set of goggles. We don't need another stuffed animal. We don't need another wand for the Magic Quest. I would just, you know, if Addie wanted a glitter tattoo, I would pay for that by itself. It's only $8. Now, I didn't get Bubba Pass at all. The lady at the front desk was like, "Are you sure you only want one pass?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he's not going to do anything." Looking at everything on the Pup Pass, nothing he would care about. His souvenir was some light up like sword thing, and even that Addie plays with, I think, more. Nothing really. I don't like leaving him out, but I also don't like spending money on things he doesn't care about. So it was a good time. I really have no complaints as far as the resort, or, I mean, food is expensive there. So what we did is I brought snacks from home, and basically in the same parking lot within walking distance there is a grocery store. So after we checked in and got settled, I went to the grocery store and I just got, I spent like $30, and I got small cans of pop, got a quart of milk, paper plates, plastic cups, Lunchables for Addie, Easy Mac. We ate one big meal each day, and then the rest of the time we either had leftovers or had snacks or whatnot. So Tuesday we got Five Guys burgers and fries. I snacked later that night. I had Easy Mac, Addie had a Lunchable, and everybody was good. And then Wednesday, bless you. And then Wednesday we actually went to Quaker Steak and Lube for dinner. We brought back leftovers to the hotel. I had leftover wings. Their dad had leftover wings. Addie had some carrot sticks and celery. And then she also had Easy Mac. And we were too busy going that, like, when you're busy moving around, you don't really notice if you're hungry. There's a lot of times in the day where they have the characters come out, people dressed in the character costumes come out and walk around the lobby, and they have sing-alongs and jammy parades and story time, and they have a kids club area where you can go in and do art and stuff. None of that really appealed to my kids. It's geared more towards like younger kids, like Bub's age, kindergarten. Addie's a little old, and Bub's the perfect age but doesn't care. So we weren't really too concerned. They have a time, they give you a schedule when you check in of everything. We didn't really pay much attention to that. We didn't participate in any of those activities. They have an outdoor pool, but the weather wasn't great, so we didn't use it, and it looks like it's just a regular pool. All the fun stuff is all inside. That's kind of a review, kind of my opinions and facts and things like that. If you're interested in going and it's not super far drive for you, I definitely recommend it. All in all, we spent for the entire trip probably less than $600, give or take, which isn't bad for 3 days, 4 people out of town. If you're looking for something not super expensive, like, this is our summer trip. This is our summer vacation. We aren't doing any other trips. We're not going on vacation anywhere. Everything else we'll be doing is local. When you book your stay, you only have to pay a percentage at first. So I only paid, I think, like $160 when I originally booked. So you don't have to pay it all at once. You just pay a little bit now, and then when you check in, you pay the other part. So if you have any questions or want to, ask anything about our trip or planning the trip, I mean, it's pretty simple, so I don't think you need help on that. But just comment down below. I definitely, like I said, I definitely think it's worth it, especially for younger kids. If your kids are like 10 or older, I mean, unless they're really into like swimming in the water park and stuff, I don't know if I'd recommend it for like older kids. There were a lot of older kids there, but there are more younger kids. I feel like it's geared more towards families with younger kids, because they do have the big water slides, and there are a lot of things that like Bub couldn't do, and Addie and I could, or Addie could. But it's also not I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I definitely recommend it for families that have younger kids. I mean, Bub did pretty well. He did have a bad day. He fell asleep and took a nap really early on Wednesday. I did put a clip in it how he was sleeping. Like, he fell asleep from like 11 to 12, and he had slept in until like 8:30. I woke him up and got him ready to go to the pool, and I took his binky before we left the room, and he was upset about it, but I thought he'd get over it. Well, he didn't. He participated in swimming, he went down slides, but he just didn't. We wanted you to know that he was upset that he didn't have his binky. He whined and made noises the entire time, and as soon as he got back to the hotel room, he immediately like grabbed his binky. So besides that, I mean, he did really well with it. We didn't really have many like autism issues with him. So I think that's gonna be it for this video, and I will see you in our next video. So hope you enjoyed our Great Wolf Lodge video. I had fun recording it, and my battery is about to die, so I will see you later. Goodbye.